Welcome back, guys and girls, to some more Steins Gate Zero on the PlayStation Vita, also available on the PlayStation 4, but currently playing on the PlayStation TV. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Welcome back, as I said already, and things are looking not great. They're not looking great, that's all I'm trying to say here. Now, we've been informed by one of Mayuri's friends here, Fubuki, that she's going to die. Mayuri is going to die. She assumes or predicts, who knows, because shall we trust her? I mean, why would she lie about this? But then again, how is she actually able to know? Is she from the future as well? Who knows? But I'm so excited to find out. Let's see what she's got to say about this. Here we go. Yeah, what do you mean? Katsumi remembered the nightmares and the things she kept seeing no matter how much she didn't want to. Alright, so Fubuki claims she has these dreams. Did these dreams become reality? Maybe they've become reality before. Now, as you guys should know, this is a midquel, not a prequel, not a sequel, a midquel. So this takes place during the events of the previous Steins Gate, I believe. And we do know that Mayuri dies in that game. Now, is this the same thing? Like, is this actually the same predicament which was experienced in the first Steins Gate? Alright, so we know Okarin's there, so it's kind of making a little bit of sense right now. Katie gave Katsumi a gentle shoulder hug. Katie's words made Katsumi calm down a little. She was glad to have an older friend like this. Her hand squeezed Katsumi's shoulder tightly. Being held like this made Katsumi feel a lot better. But that night she had the nightmares again. Alright, well, it's not sounding promising. Suzuha was about to run out of patience. The cause was the young man in the room with her, her father. Ataru Hashida, aka Daru, his massively obese body was leaning forward over a computer monitor, and he had a dopey grin on his face. He'd finally gotten up around 11 AM, gulped down 3 cups of instant ramen, and now was surfing the internet. Wait, is that a new outfit he's got on?
リアルに嫁いるとか汚すぎる。ぐぬぬぬぬ、ぼっちの味方だと思ってたのに。こんなん戦争だろう、炎上必至だろう。うおと思ったら、もうアットちゃんもツイポも炎上してた件について僕としたことが出遅れた。これまでの流れをちゃんとチェックしないと。
父さん。
はい。
That's what Suzuha called her father. It's who he was, after all, so there was nothing else to call him. Suzuha was a time traveler from the year 2036, and 7 years from now he would become her father.
いい加減にしなよ。一日中ゴロゴロして食べるかネットを見るかゲームをしてるかばっかり。即席麺やお菓子ばかり食べてると体に病変を生じるって警告しても治そうともしない。
In fact, his PC desk was covered with snacks. She cleaned it regularly, but it never seemed to make a difference.
運動だってしろって言ってるのに全然しない。
Suzuha realized she was complaining more than usual, but she had to say it anyway.
そんなんじゃ将来。
And then she realized that Atari wasn't even listening to her. His eyes were fixed on the computer monitor. He'd moved his mouse out of sight, but she could still hear him clicking it.
話を聞きなさい。
Suzuha approached her father from behind and put the hairspray can she'd been hiding up to his neck. Itaru seemed to think it was a gun. He stuck his hands up. Threats like this worked. They worked because she told him that she survived the Third World War and the wars and chaos of 2036, and that she was ready to draw a gun and pull the trigger whenever she needed to.
やめてくんないと父さん怒っちゃう。
怒られるのは父さんの方。
はい、すみません。でもさ、僕の秘密の仕事知ってるっしょ。あれが結構忙しいんだよ。僕ぐらいのハッカーになると引く手あまたでさ、食事も適当に済まさざるを得ないっつうか。海外のクライアント相手だと時差もあって昼夜逆転しちゃうっつうか。
未来の父さんもそんなことばっかり言って母さんに叱られてた。100歩譲って睡眠周期は仕方ないとしても、これ以上健康を損ねるような食事は許容範囲外。即刻中止すること。いい？
だけど仕事もそうだけどタイムマシンの研究が大変なんだ。癒しが欲しいんだよね僕。
そうやって言い訳してすぐだらけようとする。甘えてるよ父さん。
Suzuha was always amazed that her dad managed to survive the future wars. But since the time machine research would affect the future, and eventually Suzuha's very presence here, she couldn't tell him to stop. Even after Okabe stopped coming to the future gadget lab, Itaru had kept working on the time machine all by himself. Suzuha never said a word about it. If she did, it might create a time paradox.
タイムマシンを作るのに未来から来たタイムマシンを精査しちゃダメだからね。
She decided to warn him again.
分かってるよそんなこと。でも時々自信なくなるんだよね。僕本当にタイムマシンなんて作るん？
当然だよ。しっかりして。
はい。
Suzuha took the hairspray can off his neck.
てっきり銃だと思ったらなんというはったり。父さんを騙すなんてひどいよ。
次は本物使うからね。
それマジ勘弁。
Suzuha put the can of hairspray back on the shelf. It was something Okabe had left there when he lived in the lab. It was still here since its owner never came back for it.
漫画とかゲームだとさ、父親を叱る娘ってのはもっとこう燃えるんだけどな。鈴葉、ちょっとさ、もうダメだよパパって言ってみてくんない？できれば甘やかすような口調で。なんでもないでござる。
Her dad shrank from Suzuha's glare. Suzuha sighed loudly and dropped herself on the sofa. She leaned back against the headrest and stared at the ceiling, then closed her eyes.
どうしたん？
なんでも。
隠しても無駄なのだぜ。鈴葉のなんでもないってのは話を聞いてほしいって意味っしょ。ほら、話してみるといいよ。
Daru sounded very serious. Suzuha's eyes went wide for a moment, but then she realized.
そのセリフ、この前プレイしてたギャルゲーにあったよね。それでフラグが成立するんだっけ？
She'd been living here for 3 months. She was starting to learn a little about Akihabara's culture. Circa 2010.
父さん、間違っても私を落とそうとか思わないでよね。
ねえよ、実の娘にそんなことしないって。
本当か
Would he?
な？未来の父さんはちょっと怪しかった。私が思春期になってからもよく一緒にお風呂入ろうって誘われたな。
何それ怖い。
私は軍属だったし、父さんはタイムマシンの開発に追われてたからいつも一緒にいられるわけじゃなかったけど、とにかくベタベタしてきたよ。鬱陶しいくらいにね。
They've got a weird relationship. Father and daughter here. Her dad looked honestly depressed, and she realized that she'd gone too far. See what I mean?
父さんはさ、いつも私に言ってくれてたよ。ここは最低最悪の世界線だけど、私が誕生したことだけは最高だって。私、未来の父さんを失望させたくないんだ。だから、絶対にオカリンおじさんを説得しなきゃ。
大丈夫、失望したりしないって絶対に。
そうかな。けどね、おじさんはどうしても話を聞いてくれないよ。このままじゃおじさんは過去へ行かない。マキセ・クリスを救出しない。シュタインズゲートにも到達しない。
Steins Gate. That was the name of a mysterious world line her dad had told her about in 2036, where World War III might not occur. Leading Rintaro Okabe to that world line was her mission. But right now, it wasn't going well. Suzuha had come to 2010, and just like the mission had called for, she succeeded in sending Okabe to July 28th. But then he'd failed, and he wasn't going to try again. Every time they met, she tried to convince him, but who knew if her words were having any effect.
結局、第三次世界大戦に世界線は収束して、大勢の人たちが殺戮される。それを変えるために私は来たのに、何もできない運命なのかな。
Suzuha had something else she had to do here in Akihabara in December 2010 besides convincing Okabe, and it meant she was running around every day. The exhaustion was starting to take its toll on her. During the war, she'd been able to keep herself sharp at all times, and this level of exhaustion wouldn't have meant anything. The relaxed atmosphere of 2010 was actually making her realize how tired she was. She was feeling very sleepy right now. Actually, she was surprised at how willing she was to fall asleep in such an undefended position but she didn't think she could beat the temptation. And then suddenly she felt something extremely cold in the back of her neck. She snapped awake in an instant. Her movements after that were lightning quick. She jumped up and slid behind the massive body in front of her, which obviously belonged to Ataru, then grabbed his arm and twisted it as she dropped him to the floor. She went to draw the gun at her hip, and her hand swiped through empty air. And then she came back to reality. Her gun was hidden. She wasn't carrying it. This wasn't 2036. Two cans of Dr. P clattered to the floor. That must have been what put her on her neck.
何するの父さん。
さっきのお返しだお。
ぼーっとしてたから危うく殺しちゃうとこだったよ。そういう訓練受けてきたんだからシャレじゃ済まないんだって。
分かったから話してくださり。言いたいでござるの巻。
まったくもう。
Kazuha let her father go. Ataru rubbed his arm and stood up, then grabbed the cans of Dr. P off the floor. He offered one to Kazuha.
つかさ、諦めんの早すぎだろう。もうちょっと頑張ってみるのだぜ。多分オカリンは疲れて眠ってるだけだから。今みたいに冷たい毒ペでも首筋に当ててやれば飛び起きるんじゃね？なんせほら、あのオカリンだし。
She realized her dad was trying to cheer her up, and nodded. Then she heard footsteps coming up the stairs, and some slightly off-key humming. Their eyes met. Just the sound was enough to tell them who it was.
Okie dokie.
Kazuha moved fast, maybe even faster than when she'd knocked her father to the ground. She quickly and silently jumped behind the curtain that separated the lab's development room from the rest of it. Just as she hid beneath the desk, there was a knock at the door. It kind of sounded like Faris or Mayuri. I'm not entirely sure here. I could be wrong. Kazuha knew that voice, of course. What? It was her mum. She could tell from the noises he was making that her dad was panicking. There was another knock. It's Yuki.
Hi,
And I did not know this. Yuki is the mother. Right, I'm coming. Dang! Ataru went... You know, it's actually weird just keep calling him Ataru. It's Daru, or we know him as Daru, but Daru went to open the door. Kazuha took a deep breath and concentrated her mind. She remembered the time she'd spent 3 days and 3 nights on the battlefield with no food and nothing to drink, constantly aiming her rifle at the target. She erased any trace of her presence that could give her away. Her breathing started to become shallow. Dad, don't screw this up, okay?
Amaneshi, 今日はMayuriと待ち合わせ?
Daru came back into the room with a girl.
はい、お料理の特訓をすることになっているんですけど。
She could hear her plastic bags rustling. She must have brought the ingredients.
Mayuri 来てないんだよね。
そうですか。ちょっと来るの早かったかな。
Yuki. Just as the name Amain suggested, Aman? I'm not really sure how I pronounce this, to be honest. But yeah, she was Kazuha's mother in the future. In other words, the two of them in the other room were supposed to get married.
まあ、約束があるならそのうち来るんじゃないかな。
待っていてもいいですか？
もちろん。ここで料理もするんでしょ。
はい、橋田さんもぜひ味見してくださいね。
又しのはあんまり食べたくないよ。
大丈夫ですよ。まゆりちゃんすごく上達してるんですから。
へへ。
Daru was clearly nervous. As far as Suzuha knew, the only girl he acted that way around was Yuki. Suzuha and Mayuri were practically family, and he got along fine with big sis Rumi, Faris, who worked at the maid cafe next door. So it wasn't that he didn't know how to act around girls, but for some reason he always acted different when she was around. She told him that Yuki would be his wife someday. It was too late to do anything about it now, but maybe that was a mistake, she thought.
今日は妹さんはお留守ですか？
え、あ、うん。
そうですか。
Ataru Hashida's sister was none other than Suzuha herself. Around the same time Suzuha had started spending all her time in the lab, Yuki had become friends with Mayuri and Ataru and began visiting more frequently, which meant that avoiding her was almost impossible, and so she was forced to tell Yuki that she was Ataru's little sister. But still, she wanted to keep contact to a minimum in order to keep Yuki from finding out somehow. That was why she was hiding.
そうそう。どうですこの服。この前買ったんですけど。
I like it, it's a nice outfit. What do you think, Daru? Yuki showed no signs of noticing Suzuha. She was twirling around in the center of the room, as if she was at a fashion show. Yuki was a cosplayer, and wanted as many people as possible to see her dressed up. Mayuri had told Suzuha that once before. In fact, Yuki and Mayuri spent a lot of time complimenting each other's outfits.
いいよ。すごくいい。
本当ですか？
うわー、天使来たこれって感じ。
ありがとうございます。橋田さんもおしゃれしましょうよ。ちょっとだけ痩せれば結構素敵だと思うな。
I think that must have been a fake laugh there. Ataru Hashida and Yuki. As she listened to their awkward conversation, Suzuha remembered the last time she'd said goodbye to her dad. Oh shoot, are we in the future right now? Probably this is from her perspective because we don't really know what happened in the future. But Dad, the peacekeeping squads have reached Manesibashi.
ということは、ここが発見されるのも時間の問題かな。あらかじめ流しておいた偽の情報も効果なかったか。
急ごう。
おう、開けるぞ。
すごい。こんなところに扉があったなんて。これなら誰にも見つからないね。
さあ、中へ。
ここって。
Man, where was that taking place? The room was almost totally bare and covered from top to bottom in soundproofing materials. The room was almost totally bare and covered from... Okay, I just read that. Not only were there no windows, there wasn't even a door to the hallway. So just look at this photo here. So is this 2036? Dang. Mayuri there on the left, she's looking all grown up. Daru's finally wearing the lab coats, awesome. Dang, the building they were in was once a symbol of old Akihabara before it was almost entirely destroyed by an air raid during the last days of the Third World War. Only a few people knew about the secret room inside it. The biggest reason it was a secret was the silhouette of what looked like a satellite sitting in the corner.
これタイムマシンだよね。これがタイムマシン。かがり、危ないからあんまり近づくな。
So is this their daughter? Suzuha spoke to the little girl clutching Mayuri's hand. Most of the children in this era had skin inflammations somewhere on their body from all the radioactive rain, but she didn't. Her name was Kagari Shina. Her registration form said she was 10 years old, but no one knew if that was true. She was an orphan who lost her parents in the Tokyo air raid when she was a baby, and nobody even knew her birthday. Okay, so that rules out daughter, so an orphan we know. The name Kagari had been given to her by Mayuri, who was working at the child welfare center that had taken her in. She took it from the word Kagaribi, meaning bonfire, in hope that she could be a light even in these dark days. It had been 4 years since Mayuri had adopted her, and the name on the registration form had become Kagari Shina.
綺麗だね、ママ。そうね。
Wow, so Mayuri's actually adopted her. Wow, okay, Suzuha motioned for the Shinas to step back and put her right hand and right eye up to the time machine sensor. The biometrics check cleared and the hatch slid open. She went inside and fastened herself into the seat.
これほど長時間の有人ジャンプは初めてだが、技術的には全く問題ない。これまでのテストジャンプ通りやればいいからな。
オキドキ。
Suzuha began to flip switches, working her way through the startup procedure. She practiced it hundreds of times in preparation for this day. The faint rumble from the machine began to get louder.
データによれば、昔のラジカンはちょうどこの場所が屋上になってる。ただし、高さが1メートルほどずれてるからな。着地するときに衝撃があると思う。
了解。
The time machine could move through time, but not space. To arrive at the radio building more than 60 years in the past, she needed to launch from right here.
トラブルが起きても冷静にな。トレーニングを思い出せばいい。
大丈夫だよ。私は父さんのマシンを信じてるから。
I'd actually like to know the ins and outs of the training here, because if something did go wrong, what would we actually do to, I don't know, protect ourselves, or who knows? I really don't know how we'd go about things. So that'll be pretty interesting to find out, but her words must have meant a lot to him, because he stuck out his lips towards her. She squished them back with her hand.
気持ち悪い。
悲しいな。鈴葉は父さんが嫌いかい？
父さんがやるとなんか下心があるみたいだから。
いくらなんでも娘相手に下心なんてねえよ。
最近母さんに似てきたハスハスとか言ってたのはどこの誰？
Her mother wasn't here. She'd become a victim of the war. Oh my god, brutally killed by the peacekeeping squads.
冗談を真に受けないでくれたまえ。
なんだ、冗談だったの？
Suzuha's voice sounded kind of disappointed. She set the destination for August 13th, 1975. Her first mission was there.
これでよし。それじゃあ父さん、マヨ姉さん。
She was about to say her goodbyes, but then... Oh shoot. Suzuha drew a gun from her holster. She was about to get out of the time machine, but her dad stopped her.
ダメだ。さっさと飛べ。
でも父さんたちが。
俺たちのことはいい。早く行け、鈴葉。
そんな、だって。
マヤシ、係ちゃんを。このマシンにはもう一人乗れる。
Mayuri and Suzuha's father picked up the stunned Kagari and stuffed her into the time machine.
すずちゃん、係をお願い。わかった。
If Suzuha's mission succeeded, the world line would be rebuilt, and it was likely that the present Kagari would cease to exist. It might have been pointless to send her, but even so, a mother wants her child to live. That's how Suzuha's mum was too.
Mama.
Kaguri finally seemed to understand what was going on. She called out to her mum.
大丈夫だよ、かがりちゃん。すずちゃんが一緒だからね。ダメ、ママも一緒じゃなきゃダメ。過去へ行けば昔のママがいるよ。今よりずーっと若くて、かがりちゃんびっくりするだろうな。
Mayuri handed Kaguri a tiny keychain. It looked old, it may have been a brightly coloured green once, but now it was completely faded. Oh, an Upa, sweet.
大切にしてきたウーパのキーホルダーだよ。かがりちゃんにあげる。大事にしてね。
Once it was pressed firmly into Kaguri's hand, she stepped back. Mayuri was smiling but weeping at the same time.
行きたくない。ママと一緒にいる。ママダメ。かがり、おとなしくしてなさい。
Kaguri fell silent immediately. Even Suzuha had never heard Mayuri use that tone of voice. That's how harshly she scolded her daughter. Kaguri was quietly weeping, unmoving.
閉めるぞ。
This time, the hatch really did begin to close. The inside of the machine and the outside of it. The two worlds were about to be completely cut off from one another. Whether Suzuha's mission was successful or not, she would probably never see any of them again. Oh man.
Okie dokie.
And then the door was sealed shut, and Mayuri and Itaru's voice disappeared, along with the chaos outside.
父さん、大好き。
And that, guys and girls, does it for this episode. Hopefully you did enjoy the video. Once again, thank you for tuning in. Please be sure to show your appreciation by hitting that thumbs up button down below if you are enjoying so far. And once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. See ya.